What if I told you that Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, one of Hollywood's most well-known couples, had a secret that most people are unaware of? We've thought of them as the ideal pair for years, beautiful, successful, and in love. However, what was actually happening behind closed doors? What, according to sources, was the reason behind Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise's marriage? Watch this video carefully because we're going to reveal some startling details about their relationship that you won't want to miss. To find out the little-known tale of their marriage, read all the way to the end. Once one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes seemed to have it all. A picture-perfect family, a lavish lifestyle, and stardom. However, their marriage wasn't as happy as it seemed, even with the smiles and public appearances. Many of the events that transpired during their marriage startled the public, and their relationship took an abrupt and unexpected turn. Katie Holmes was allegedly forced to do a lot of things during her marriage to Tom Cruise, including being demanding and making strange demands. So what precisely happened? Let's examine what transpired behind the scenes and delve into the specifics of their intricate relationship. When Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise were first seen together in 2005, their intense devotion instantly captivated the globe. Tom captivated Katie, who was famous for his connections in the public eye. Within a few months of dating, the pair became engaged since their love bloomed so swiftly. Tom even climbed on Oprah's couch to show his love for Katie, and they both publicly professed their love for each other. But behind the scenes, more was happening. Not everything in Tom Cruise's world was what Katie Holmes had anticipated, and the well-known actor was introducing her to his world in addition to falling in love with her. Tom's strong ties to the contentious Church of Scientology, to which he is known to be devoted, were among its most startling aspects. Even though Katie was raised in a more traditional Catholic home, she was lured to this world, which would soon start to dominate more areas of her life than she could have ever imagined. Scientology had a big impact on Tom Cruise's identity and was more than just a part of his life. In addition, Katie developed an interest in Scientology once she started dating Tom. When Tom wanted his friends to join the Scientology group, he was known for having a big effect on them and for not holding back. As a result, Katie was forced to make choices that might have changed the course of her life. Rumor had it that Tom's rigid adherence to Scientology was gradually controlling Katie. According to those close to the marriage, Katie was heavily trained in Scientology and was encouraged by Tom to become more active in the church. In fact, there are allegations that Katie felt compelled to give up elements of her own life, such as her friends and family, in order to completely adopt Tom's lifestyle, and that her life started to center around the rigid doctrine and practices of Scientology. The claim that Tom coerced Katie into ending her connections with non-scientists was among the most startling. Longtime friends and even relatives who did not go to church fall under this category. Katie's loneliness appears to have been exacerbated by the fact that Tom was her main source of support. Furthermore, it appeared that Tom and his opinions dominated Katie's personal decisions, and that she had little liberty. It was reported that Tom had strict control over Katie's public persona, as if being attracted to Scientology wasn't enough. Throughout their marriage, Katie Holmes was frequently spotted in public with a well-groomed appearance and an almost flawless smile. According to a number of insiders, Katie had to maintain a certain public image that was always glitzy, calm, and consistent with the image Tom wished to project, because he was quite picky about her appearance. According to reports, Tom frequently had an impact on Katie's hairstyle, wardrobe choices, and even her interview comments. Reports state that Katie, who is renowned for having a more grounded and authentic attitude, occasionally felt uneasy with the persona she was being made to present. But because she was influenced by her husband's power and the conditions of their marriage, she did obey. According to rumors, Katie was dissuaded from voicing her opinions on some topics, particularly if doing so conflicted with Tom's values or the image they wanted to project as a couple. The birth of their daughter, Suri, in 2006 was undoubtedly one of the most important events in Tom and Katie's relationship. Even though the birth of their child made their lives happy, their marriage became much more challenging. Because Tom was such a protective father to Suri, many people think that he was too active in raising their child. According to reports, Katie was under pressure to raise Suri in line with Scientology's doctrine. Keeping Suri away from people and things that contradicted the church's values was part of this. According to reports, Katie was even convinced that Suri should not be given access to conventional medical care, and that she should bring up her kid in a manner that was completely consistent with Tom's values. As it became increasingly clear that Tom controlled every part of their family life, many of Katie's close friends and family started to question how much influence he actually possessed. In 2012, Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise filed for divorce after 6 years of marriage. People from all around the world were interested in their widely reported separation. What made you make this decision? Katie eventually mustered the courage to leave after Tom had been pursuing her for so long. According to reports, Katie's decision to file for divorce was primarily motivated by her desire for independence and her desire to shield her daughter from the impact of Scientology. According to reports, she didn't want to bring Suri up in a setting where Scientology would significantly impact her life. Katie took swift, calculated action after deciding to relocate. Kate and Suri were living separately from Tom a few days after Kate hurriedly filed for divorce. Many were taken aback by this audacious choice, but it was obvious that Katie had had enough. She was prepared to take charge of her life and make a fresh start, free from the restrictions and limitations that Tom had placed on her. Katie Holmes has moved on with her life since the divorce. She has raised Suri, reclaimed her independence, and concentrated on her work. Even though Tom Cruise is still very successful, Katie has stated that he no longer has any effect over her. There are notable differences between Katie's life before and after her marriage to Tom. Since then, she has come across as more at ease, genuine, and confident. In addition to love, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' marriage was characterized by control and manipulation. Katie was impacted by Tom for a long time, particularly in relation to Scientology, the media, and even their family life. On the surface, their marriage seemed like a dream come true, but it was far more difficult. If you watch the full film, you are now more aware of the secrets that lie at the heart of Tom and Katie's marriage. Thank you for watching. To ensure you don't miss any new videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and press the notification bell. Until we meet up again.